Hello guys, today is
Recorder HQ.
the
Message. No. Clock. Calendar. Tuesday the 13th of August.
13th of August.
Clock. 11:24.
It's
Notes.
11:24 a.m. It's not even raining today. I could just walk to the shops today if I want. Oh, I can finally actually start moving again. I can do whatever I want without any medical restrictions. I can do whatever. Oh my god, I'm gonna wash this lettuce. Where is it? Oh no, where the fuck is the lettuce? Where is it? Oh, I've dropped it somewhere. I don't know where it is. I don't know where the fuck it is. Oh, I'm gonna do something with this. I'm going to put it all out in the recycle bin. All that hot milk is gone. I will be back. Well, it's definitely raining outside, so I can't walk around out there today. It's raining. Oh, it's fucking raining. Alright, where the fuck is this lettuce that I wanted so bad? I need to make sandwiches, but obviously can't happen without the fucking lettuce, can I? I mean, I can still make sandwiches, but it's going to be difficult. Oh, Jesus. I don't know where I put the oak lettuce. It's like I get all this stuff and now I don't know where I put it. So I'm most likely going to waste a lot of food because I don't know where I put the lettuce. Find it or I'm going to waste it. Oh, where the hell is the fucking lettuce? Where is it? Oh, there it is. I have to wash the leaves. I have to wash it really good, actually. Oh, I love this lettuce. Love it. Wash it and put it back in the bag. Dirt all over it. Literally, dirt everywhere. Oh, yeah. Literally everywhere. Throw that in, put that in a bowl of water. Think of that. Put it in a bowl of water. Because then I can eat it as it's... Yeah, I can put it in bloody water. Oh, I didn't think of that. Didn't think of the bowl of water. overleaf lettuce. Oh, yum. I have to get a bowl because it's the only way to keep it contained without getting it everywhere. So, what have we got on this bloody stovetop Nutella? Okay, we'll put that there for now. I mean, I'll use the stovetop later, but not right now. Not right now. Finish washing the leaves off, just to make sure they get cleaned up. There we go. Clean it all up. Now I'm going to put that into the bowl of water like this. There we go. Make sure the roots are covered. Hang on, let's fit a bit more water into there. A little bit more water. Obviously you don't want it to be spilling everywhere, but you want enough water to cover. You don't want it to cover the whole lettuce, you want it to just cover the bottom of the roots, the lettuce roots. So you've got the leaves and you've got the roots that you want to cover. That's what you want to do. Alright, oh, I didn't get any bloody onion. That's alright, today I'll just have sandwiches with chicken and tomato and lettuce. That's if I can find where I put the cherry tomato. Oh, they're right there. Right. Wash them all out too. I'm going to be really cool and put them into the water with the lettuce and hope they don't go soft. Because then I don't have to worry about extra bloody containers. And soak in water really well. Then touch the tomatoes, because I don't want to go and get really, really sick. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ugh. It is freezing cold outside, by the way. It is freezing. It is absolutely freezing cold. Okay, that's that lot of tomato. They're going into the water just there. We'll deal with them in a minute. Alright. Now the brilliant thing about cherry tomatoes is that you literally only have to cut them into 1 or 2 pieces. You don't have to slice them. Perfectly thinly sliced like you do with a regular tomato, which is amazing. So you're not meant to use a steak knife as a butter knife, but I'm going to do that anyway. I'll show you what point I'm doing it. You're meant to use a butter knife, but I'm using a steak knife. Alright, we're going to take out
100% battery power. Not charging.
Yes,
Status bar.
I know
5G.
that.
Clock. 11:33 a.m. Max.
Stop.
Apple Store.
I want to go to
Group. Apple Store.
Recorder
Row 4.
HQ.
Column
Wait.
4. Home. Page 1 of 2. Center. Page 2 of doc. Page.
I'm going to
Right,
Recorder
yes,
HQ.
yep, Amazon Alert. Recorder HQ.
To check that we're still
Pause. Stop.
recording.
Button. Pause.
We are.
Minus 21.5.
We're going to lock my phone because it's not on auto lock anymore. So you have to manually lock the phone because it won't lock. I got rid of auto lock because it's no good. Means you have to remember to lock the phone, but it'll be fine. Now, I'm going to get out 1 piece of bread. And this is where you do sort of need a butter knife because, oh, forget it. I'll just use a steak knife as a butter knife for now. It's not good for you to do that, but you can do it. It's not the best idea, but it's workable for now. Okay, I'm just going to move the butter over the bread. Yeah, the steak knife can tear into the bread a bit, which you don't want it to do that, but that's neither here nor there, because you don't be very firm with buttering bread. You don't be really rough with the knife. You do everything softly. Yeah, you just use a little bit of butter at a time, and you softly butter the bread so that you're not being too rough with the knife. It's not the best idea, but it comes in handy when you're not using a butter knife. Now, I'm going to cut these tomatoes in half. Everyone says take the core out of the tomato. You don't have to take the core out of tomato. You just cut it in half, like this. You cut it in half. You put it onto the bread. And then you, they don't have to be in exact halves. You just cut it up roughly in half. I mean, it's good to be even, but I can't cut tomato very evenly. Then you get another piece of bread. There's a hole in that bit of bread. This is whether you're meant to use a butter knife, but I'm going to use a butter knife just because it's easier. There is a bit of a hole in this bread, which sucks, but anyway, that's just how it's going to be. I have to butter around the bread with the hole. I have to butter around that little hole. Oh God, hang on. I have to butter around it. To butter around that hole and use small amounts of butter at a time, so that way so if you use too much butter at once, it like clumps up, and then it makes a big hole where the butter clumps up onto the bread. When you're trying to spread that clump, it tears the bread, so you don't want to do that. So you want to use little bits at a time, so then you don't get too much butter onto the bread either. Okay. Otherwise you get way too much margarine all at one go onto the bread, and it's no good for you. So that's the tomato done, and that's the margarine done. I'm going to eat lots and lots of Tip Top bread because it tastes so bloody nice. I love Tip Top bread. I love Tip Top sandwich bread. It tastes so freaking good. It tastes great. I'm going to eat a lot of it. Now I'm going to add some lettuce. Have to actually get the lettuce. Hang on. God, I didn't know this was going to be very hard to get out. Jesus, man, I didn't realise. Didn't realise how hard it was going to be to get the lettuce leaves. There we go. You just pick off what you can get, put it on there, on top of the tomato. There we go. Then we get chicken or tuna or whatever we want on there. Today it's chicken. Today it's chicken. We're going to pull it apart, put a bit on there. Then we've got to put the butter in the fridge too. Lettuce has gone literally everywhere except on the bread. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, I've held everything down. The sandwich is too thick. Too much food on there. I did manage to get it all on there though. Then you press it down. Yeah, then you press it down. I find when you cut up cherry tomatoes, they sit on the bread a lot better. A lot better than if you just leave them whole and put them on the bread without cutting it. They just sit better if you cut them in half. Well, I definitely need I need to vacuum this floor later. I definitely have to. Now, putting my sandwich at the table. I'm setting some dishes away just to get rid of them. Because I know I'm going to have to put some more dishes up there later. More dishes away later, so I've got to put some up now. Found the other cup I've been looking for ages. I found it. Okay, I've got a coffee cup. I'm going to make a coffee. Oh, so I'm going to get a spoon of sugar. Just 1 teaspoon of sugar. And coffee. I love that hazelnut coffee, but I am running out of hazelnut coffee, so I'm going to have to get some more next next week when I can afford to get more coffee. Oops. Oh Jesus, I took out 2 sachets. I meant to have just 1. Oh God. I'm going to get some more mocha coffee because I prefer it over the vanilla one. Vanilla coffee is okay, but I prefer the chocolate one because I have my preferences. I do have my own preferences, and I like chocolate better than I like blueberry, and when it comes to coffee I prefer chocolate over vanilla, but that's just how I am. It's something I can't really change in my DNA, unfortunately. I'm a very chocolatey person. I think blueberry and vanilla is okay, but I definitely prefer my chocolate. Oh, I'm going to need a bloody Telfast soon. The rain brings on allergies really bad. It brings on bloody hay fever. And unfortunately, don't take it as offence to any subscribers listening right now, but please, it's not your fault, and you're not a bad friend. Don't assume that, please, because it's not true. Like, you know, I know it is possible to be a bad friend, but you're not being a bad friend, so that's not possible. So, please. What I'm saying is, it doesn't matter how good I keep out of the rain and how good I keep inside, I manage to get hay fever because the rain, regardless of there being jacarandas around or not being any jacarandas, somehow the pollen gets cleaned off from the rain clouds. I don't know, like if the clouds gather pollen and it pushes it down when it rains, the pollen comes back to the earth. So I'm allergic to more than just jacaranda. I don't know what I'm allergic to, but I've got something going on there. So it's not just jacaranda seeds, and it's obviously something, but I can keep out of the rainy weather and still manage to get hay fever. So it's no one's fault if I need to take an antihistamine. It really is not anybody's fault. Oh yuck, I'm sniffling and sniveling like the flu when I don't even have the flu. Ugh. Even my doctor's noticing all this shit, and when I go out I still manage to get hay fever symptoms even when I go out. So something's causing me to get congested. It's not just something back at the unit complex here, there's something that grows every year in any part of Brisbane, and we don't know if it's lavender that could be doing it. We don't know what it is, but we know various pollens are fucking up my congestion. Oh, come on, dissolve this coffee, damn it. Dissolve, fucking thing, dissolve. The coffee takes forever to dissolve, because then I'll put a bit of milk on top because I can't have it without milk. I need powdered milk. Doesn't taste milky, and it's like they don't put enough powdered milk in. In a sachet of coffee they only put 1 teaspoon of powdered milk, so when I'm drinking it, it literally tastes like coffee without milk in it. Ugh, yuck. I've got my unit closed up and I've got the heater turned on, nice and warm, and I'm still congested. So whenever a doctor tells me, use steam inhalation, do this, do that, I'm like, doc, that's not going to cure congestion from allergies. It helps it out. It definitely relieves the congestion to some point. but it does not actually fix it. It doesn't help out with hay fever symptoms and coffee. I don't get any relief. It makes it easy to breathe, maybe. You know, steam inhalation makes it easy to breathe, but it doesn't fix any of my problems. Oh, yummy. The vanilla lattes are yum, but I do prefer the chocolate ones. It's just me. It's just how I am. It's just how I am. And this week I can't afford to get taxis, so I have to walk to the shopping centre. So I'm just going to walk nice and slowly so that I don't get myself exhausted. I wonder how this chicken and tomato sandwich is, because I didn't put any sauce on there. Yum. Yum. I think I put too much food on there. Oh well. I put too much food on. Taste is good though. I can literally do anything to relieve congestion and I still get congested. It doesn't matter how hot or cold or anything. Oh, fuck. I hate when I pick chicken apart and I put some of the brisket with the chicken. Ugh. I hate it. So yeah, I made my decision that every time I get anything new to eat or cook something up, I'm going to chuck anything that's no good and just slowly get new food, but just enough for that week. Because I only want bulk purchases of baked beans and takeaway containers, and certain foods that I eat on a very constant basis is okay, like custard and yogurt. But I won't get bulk tins of tomatoes and soup and all that when I'm hardly going to eat the soup. My biggest problem is, what am I going to do with a leftover tin of soup when I'm not going to eat it all? When it's a large tin, that's my biggest problem. I have to desperately vacuum that floor. I'll get it done. And this floor is so disgusting that when I mop it, I'm literally going to need to use several mopping pads, not just one or two, but like 5 or 6, because that's how dirty the floor is. As much as I love chicken and salad sandwiches, I'm probably putting less on there. Because the bread can't hold as much as I expect it to. Oh, fuck, I forgot about the bloody fucking avocados. I need to check that they're ripened later. I definitely can't eat them when they're firm. They have to be soft. I can only eat soft avocado. If it's slightly firm, how the Japanese people have them for sushi, it's okay, but I do like it soft. I love eating avocado. And now that I don't have abusive family members in my life telling me, oh, you're eating too much apple, or you're eating too much avocado, or you're eating too much of this or too much of that, I just eat what I want now because I don't care. I've got the heater going, nice and warm, and I'm still congested. I swear steam therapy doesn't actually work. You have to actually get rid of the congestion in the first place. Now I'm full. The congestion blocks up my ears too, so I'm going to have to clean them out later. Oh, fuck. Jesus. I'm completely over the flu, but still have chest congestion issues. I love sachets of coffee. When I go back to Aldi, probably tomorrow now, because it may not be raining tomorrow, but if it is, well, I'll be getting 2 boxes of chocolate coffee sachets. I prefer chocolate. Vanilla's okay, but I do prefer chocolate. And then I can put the boxes in the pantry, and when the container runs out, I just put more sachets in there. Because it's bloody easier. I believe Moccona sells chocolate mocha sachets too, but they're too expensive. I can get them off Amazon, but they're very, very expensive. They're extremely dear. And Amazon isn't selling Moccona hazelnut coffee anymore. Oh, fuck off, rain, go away. I swear this rain makes me feel like I've got a cold, and I have no typical cold and flu symptoms whatsoever. I literally have no symptoms of anything. The only symptoms I've got are runny nose, congestion, coughing and sneezing with no other problems, no fever. I've got a bit of a sinus headache, but they're different from illness headaches. They're a different symptom because it starts in your sinuses and turns into a headache. But I don't have any fever and other symptoms accompanying this stuff, so yeah. Oh God. Oh. I will say I'm very glad I've kept my Kindle Unlimited subscription though, because it is really good. I read Kindle books all the time. Hang on. Oh, I need to get a fucking Telfast because I need one desperately. Oh, fucking heck. Oh no, where's the other one that I didn't take the other day? I forgot all about that. Oh, it's in the fucking airtight container. I forgot all about that little airtight container with the little Telfast because I was an idiot and I took out 2 Telfasts out of the packet instead of just one. I took 2 out instead of one, and I had to put one in a container before I accidentally overdosed it. Because they're 24-hour relief dosages, and I nearly took 2 of them. I nearly took 2 of them, then I realised and put one in my mouth and the other one went into the airtight container. Oh, I'm as slimmy as yesterday. Oh, fuck. Now, guys, now you know what hay fever looks like or sounds like. Now you know what it bloody sounds like to have hay fever. So that's why I need to keep antihistamines on hand, despite most doctors going, oh, you'll just be congested for a few days. And I'm like, no, I'm congested for a few days every week of the year. I'm congested for a few days every week. Oh, that's not good. And I'm like, well, you'll find out what it's like. And then you turn around, the doctor turns around and goes, oh, okay, I think maybe you need this and this and this. It's like, yep, got all that at home. Oh, well, we have to keep checking to make sure it doesn't get worse. I'm like, now you know my world, because that's what I deal with. You know what I take when I get worse? It is called Telfast. And they're like, oh, that's good. And I'm like, yeah, that's good. I've been trying to tell you that for several appointments, that it's actually good to use Telfast occasionally you know, after saying don't take it all the time, oh, actually, no, you should just have it. It's like, yes, because I've been saying it the whole time that I don't use it constantly, but I have to have it there because I need it eventually. And I'm not lying. And I'm not making anything up. And I'm not just saying it so I can take medication or get attention or, you know, so I can use illness to get paid money and I can get sick so that other people feel sympathetic for me. No. No, mate. I don't want to chuck out my antihistamines because I may not need them for 3 weeks. I might not need them for 3 months. I can go for long stints without them. So it's like, oh yes, I think you're fine. It's like, do you? And then when something happens, oh no, I think you should never throw out your medication and you don't always need it, but you have to have it there because sometimes you really need it. It's like, doctors, why are you telling me what I already know, actually? You're telling me what I've been doing for years. I kind of already know that. I kind of already know. I know what I need. I kind of already know what's going wrong. And you're just confirming what I've already known for months or possibly years by now. Oh, fuck. You know what? I just don't chuck out medication unless it's something that, you know, I have to take it and eventually I never need it anymore because it's just one of those things where you don't constantly need medicine. So some things need to be gotten rid of. Oh, I've got watery both eyes too. Oh, both eyes are causing fucking... That's how I know it's allergies. Both eyes do it, not just one or the other. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, that reminds me, I need to get some more fucking... Oh, I forgot I need to get some eye ointment. Jesus, I need to get the ointment. I do prefer the eye drops because drops go in easier than ointment. Oh. But, in any case, if I need medication ongoing on the odd occasion, I will just keep it there because if I don't need it for 6 months or whatever, like laxatives, I hardly ever use them. But the reason I never chuck them out is because I get a big pack of Movicol, and if I go, okay, I'm over the constipation, I've got 20 of them left and I don't need them for 3 years, I'll throw them away. That means every single time I get constipation every 2 or 3 years, I've got to get a new packet of Movicol, and I think that's a complete waste of medication. I'll eventually have to chuck out the ones I've got anyway. I think they only last for, 4 or 5 years or something before you have to get rid of them. I don't know how long, but they last a while. But my thing is, I get a pack of medication just so I can take, 4 or 5 sachets out of the whole box, then chuck out the rest of them because I don't need it anymore, so get rid of it. Just so I can get a new packet of medication, take a few pills or a few sachets of something. Then because I don't need it, I can chuck it out. Well, I think that's a complete waste of drugs, really, because if you've got a pack of meds there that you only needed some of it, just keep it, because if you need more of it next year or something, instead of buying a new packet every time, you've got the old packet there, and eventually you've got to get rid of the packet and buy a new one, and that's okay. But apart from that, why chuck out medicine? Alright, I'm turning the heater off. It's too warm. It is too hot in here. I'm getting sweaty. Ugh. I want some fresh air in my units. I want some fresh air. I really want fresh air. That's better. I want some actual fresh air. Now, if the rain gets too heavy, I'll have to close up my unit again, of course. But, oh God, I'm slowly settling down. All that chest allergy irritation feeling is actually settling down. And when I show the doctors test without antihistamine versus test with antihistamine, they go, "Oh, I think you're right. Just don't take too many, you know the drill with taking antihistamines. And if you need one to fall asleep because you're awake coughing all night, the Telfast won't put you to sleep, but it'll settle your cough down. But if that isn't working because you've just got a severe phlegmy / congested type of cough, you can use the other stronger one that puts you to sleep, but only use it for a few days at a time and do this and do that." And it's like, yeah, mate, I sort of already know that. I know. So, oh God. I know when I do and when I don't need antihistamines. I know all of that shit. I start out stupid with new situations, but eventually I get used to not being stupid with not new / old situations. Oh, that coffee was yum. Oh, Jesus. Excuse the yucky throat, but it will settle, it will go away. The difference with antihistamines is my throat eventually gets better. Without the antihistamine, it will just get worse until I go to bed and lie down and soothe myself and, you know, sing little lullabies to myself, which I don't want to do that. I'd rather not sit in bed all day, and I can choose to take an antihistamine because it means staying out of bed for longer. I can stay out of my bed and I don't have to go to bed just to get comfortable when I can take medicine, still go out and enjoy living. Oh, gonna need my bloody Nasonex soon. Oh, Jesus. All the doctors tell me not to take Nasonex too much either, and I'm like... So I basically need to get an ear, nose and throat specialist just to bloody... just so that I can get something stronger for my nasal passenger... Jesus Christ, what am I saying? I can get something stronger for my nasal passages and sinuses, but I don't want to do that yet. Oh, God. I wish it wasn't raining today. I'd be walking. I would be walking. Oh, God. there we go. I have delivered the Nasonex into my nose, and now after blowing out all the yuck, and now I have to wait for it to all dissolve up there. I have to wait for it all to dissolve. It just goes up there and it absorbs. Oh, jeez. My nose and throat are doing to me what happened when I had the flu a few weeks ago, but I'm over the flu. I'm just getting rid of residual symptoms that are still there after the flu. But I still sound sick when I'm actually technically not sick at all, which is crazy. So yeah, I got some kind of allergy problem going on. Oh God. Oh, Jesus. Come on, Telfast, hurry up and kick in. It is kicking in nice and slowly, and if you've eaten food, it takes longer to kick in than if it's on an empty stomach, which I don't really care. You're meant to have it on an empty stomach, but if you've eaten something and you're still congested and you have a drink of water and you're still congested, then it's just going to take longer to kick in. But I was told not to presume to take it on an empty stomach if I don't know if I need it or not, so don't just go taking it unless my body shows that I absolutely need it. So sometimes I have the foresight to take it before I eat because I can tell, oh crap, hay fever flare up. Other times it's like, is this a flare up or am I imagining things? Like any condition, you just don't know until it's hit you. Oh, my fucking nose. I used to blow it within 15 minutes of using the Nasonex, and until I found out that you're supposed to wait. You're meant to wait for half an hour before. You're meant to wait for half an hour after using a nasal spray before blowing your nose, so wait for half an hour. 15 minutes is okay if you're desperate, but it usually means you're not keeping all of the nasal spray in because some of it blows out, and then you got to put more nasal spray up, which is bad for you long term to do that. So oh God. Well, that's my sandwich done for the day. I'll have some yogurt in an hour or two. I have nothing else interesting to record at the moment, so yeah, I'm going to get going and I'm going to upload this to YouTube.
Speech on. iPhone -3. 5 equals. Stop. Stop. Button.